You can start sharing the screen.
Okay.
Are you still facing the same error?
Yeah, this is the error of now. Ah, okay, it works.
Yeah, I still have to see your screen, but so what was the issue?
The issue is I had a bracket that wasn't commented on
Ah,
the earlier line.
okay. So how does it work now? Did you manage to find the longest?
Now I'm calling. No. Now I'm just checking that it works. That I get the length of each.
Mm-hmm.
So then I want this.
So you managed to get the length of each.
Yeah. Okay. Now I need. Let me
How
just
to
go back.
how to get the longest?
I need this to be a variable, so that should say feature. I think I can use that. So that will work, right?
Yeah, typically.
Okay, good. Now I need to check. Oh, get my largest.
So you define your largest before your for loop, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to find the smallest, or you're going to find the largest, or you're going to find the total or the sum or the count, you must define the variable before the for loop.
Mm. Okay. I see. Yeah, I want to copy this statement. Feature first. So okay. Okay. What is the significance of this -1?
Typically, the length actually this portion in this case is wrong because you're using less than. So if you're using less than or equal, then you can use -1. But since you're using less than only, you should not put -1.
Oh.
This is the wrong part.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so now I need this to be like that. But I can't have it like this, so it won't work. Yeah. Oh. What is this?
My question to you first, before we check what is the issue with your code.
Yeah.
So when you're trying to find the longest, you're comparing a length to length, right? Length to
Yeah.
length. It means that you have a specified length. In this case, you decided your initial length is longest, which is 0. So you need to compare the longest, which is supposed to be your variable that you always keep inside something, with the current length of the string. So we take every element inside your array, we take the length and we compare it to the longest. If the longest carry the highest length higher than array 0, then we keep the longest as it is. So if it carry larger, it means that longest need to be equal our current array dot length here.
Yeah.
So we comparing length to length. Yes. So you already get the length out here like that. So yes, what you are doing is correct.
Actually, it'd be easier if I just.
Yes, true. Put it down, one shot. Yes. But sometimes telling the final solution one shot to you, it is confusing. But when you discover it a little bit by time, okay, fine. But you have to remove this printing because you are printing length and there is no length defined at that line.
Okay. No, this error, which end of file yeah, because okay, but what does it mean while?
Where is the line? So it means that go up again, make sure that your brackets is correct.
All my brackets should be. My if statement. Okay. Okay, now I need to print. Okay, let me see. So this should work properly.
Yes,
now
it should.
I just need to print here. Longest. Okay.
Excellent. So can you please make a version? Actually, when we write this code, we're supposed to write it with the array list. I think it's so easy to you to change this to an array list. So instead of taking a normal list like that, you should be actually doing this with the array list.
Okay. Okay, you've been using like this?
Yes, exactly. But you don't take here is still sticking a string. You need to pass in an array list like that. So you can still keep, I mean, you still keep the name here like that, and you just remove this portion, replace it with that.
Okay.
Not as easy as you are dealing with it, because okay, so first of all, when you take in an array list, so you have to create an array list of A and fill it in with all this. You remember how to do that?
Yeah, we did it up here earlier.
Search the
No.
dot add, make a search for dot add. That will get you any code that we write for adding something to the array list.
Yeah. Is the
So here you are adding to a string array list. So this is exactly what you're looking for.
oh.
So
Okay.
it is easy to just copy this portion, yes, and then start to.
So
But
this portion,
should go to replace that because you don't need a normal list anymore.
yeah. Okay, wait. So then, now I need wait. Go back up to that. Where was that now? Okay. I need this.
But if even if you leave it as it is, also can. I mean,
I don't need this.
you need you wait. You need that.
Yeah. Oh, you mean leave the
Leave the names. I mean, it will
okay.
find the longest also from that.
Okay.
Just
I
you
mean
need
I
to
can't use
pass.
a
You can use a. You have to use a new name or variable name that you created. You created names here, right?
yeah.
Okay. Now you start having the errors here in this code
Yeah.
because this code
Yeah.
in the array list we use get and add.
Wait.
So you can't get from the array list using this. You have to use get dot get.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay. So you mean array dot get?
Yes. And you yes, and then you have to put the I in not a square brackets, just a normal brackets like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that solve some problem. Now we just have this.
The length. We don't use
Yeah,
length with array list, we
we
use
use
something
size.
else. Exactly. With the brackets. Excellent.
Okay, yeah, that's correct.
So is it easy?
I mean, it's okay. I just feel like the other way was much easier.
With a list.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the regular. Yeah.
Okay. Let me continue.
Okay.
Yeah. So this slide we already finished here. So we go to something towards the end, which is sorting. So we would like to know if we want to search and sort. So we first talk about sequential searching. So if you want to search an array like that for the number 42, so what you're going to do? So you start with index 0, you search, is it -4 equal 42? No, it is not. We move to the next. So it means that we have to make a for loop where we search, go to one index after another, and we compare the element here. is it equal 42 or not? This is the only way to make a sequential search, which is to search the array for a certain occurrence of a number or a string. So, but just bear in mind here, can you notice something about these numbers here, the values? Are they sorted or not?
In terms of, yeah.
They are sorted, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I tell you, if this array is somehow sorted, then I would tell you, okay, pick a place randomly and check here. Is it this 20 is bigger or lesser than 42?
Lesser.
So lesser means that I still need to move forward. Okay, I pick another place randomly here. 56. Is it bigger or lesser?
Bigger.
Bigger. Okay, so I pick another random place here. 36. Is it bigger or lesser?
Lesser.
So it means that I'm able to tell somehow by picking random places. If it is only sorted, then I'm able to somehow no need to search the whole list or array, but I can maybe instead of, so there is 17 elements in this array. So I picked now almost, how to say, 3 places so far. And I would maybe possibly try this or even this. So I end up only doing 4 if statements to check with 42 and 20, 36 and 42, 42 and 42, or even 56 and 42. Based on that, I find the final solution. So I didn't make 17 if statements. I didn't make a comparison, 17 comparison. I make only a lesser number. What does it mean? So does it really save a lot of time by just reducing the amount of if you are searching in a 2 or 3 million record? Yes, definitely. If you find a better, smarter way, then definitely you are saving time. So that's why sequential search, of course, we are talking here about less amount, less size of the list, but they're talking about longer size. Have a look here. This is exactly the code of the search. Tell me what you can understand here and why there is 2 return statements.
Okay. Yeah, so there's 2 return statements because it's an if statement. So if it is like if it doesn't apply to the if statement, then we need a second return statement.
Excellent. And so when do you think this will return?
If the like the value is the exact value
Like the target.
of
So
the
it means
target.
that
Yeah.
I'm passing an array, and then I'm passing a target that we need to search for inside the array, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, if I look here, and if you go line element by element and index by index in this for loop, so how many times the if statement will get executed until you return? From starting from here until here, how many times you're going to execute the if statement before you end the function?
10 times.
11 times.
Oh, I guess 11 times, yeah.
Okay, so okay, that's good. We want to reduce that 11 times, much more. So they come up with a fixed algorithm that is always taught to computer science students. So it's called binary search. So binary search is quite smart here. So they said, I want to first, before I start searching the array, I want to sort it first. If it is sorted, then I find 3 points: minimum, maximum, and the mid. So the mid point, if you are having like 17, it's very easy to find the midpoint. Okay, but if it is 18, I can easily do just, I mean, by shifting that one number right or left, it doesn't really matter. So even if you have 18, finding the middle also is not so difficult. Okay, the point here is that you need to find these 3 points. Okay, and then you start saying, you start doing the if statement using the midpoint. It means that you don't start comparing from here or here. So directly you go to the mid. Once you have your minimum and maximum, you're able to calculate the mid. So maximum minus minimum and divide it by maybe 2. So you're able to get the midpoint. Once you get the midpoint, compare the content of the midpoint, which is 30 to 42. So is it bigger or smaller?
Smaller. Sorry, bigger.
Bigger. It's 30 is bigger than 42?
Hey, smaller, smaller. I thought you meant
Okay.
42. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so fine. So it means that we cannot search this way. We have to focus our search here. So
Yeah.
and so the binary search again is smart. So he will say the midpoint is no longer here. This will be considered my minimum point. So based on the minimum and the maximum, he will calculate. Let's say here is the midpoint. So this is the new mid. Okay.
Yeah.
So he will compare 68 to 42. Is it 68 bigger or smaller than 42? Bigger.
Bigger.
Right? So it means that we somehow need to search here, not here. Here is wrong. We will never find. So this is our minimum. This is our mid. We no longer need to search here anymore. We have to make a new maximum for us. So this is our maximum. And then we do a mid again. So by doing so, we are not searching 17 times. We are searching less amount of time. The last slide that I'm giving you today is this one.
Yeah.
I know it is hard. Just tell me what you can understand from it.
Okay.
So is it hard? A bit.
I understand what it's doing.
Okay.
Like
so
yeah.
Yeah, tell me what you understand first.
I understand that you get the midpoint, right? And then you get the but I don't understand why the minimum is mid plus 1 and maximum is mid minus 1. Because why is it plus 1 and minus 1? Because you don't know how many variables there are.
So
Could be more
here,
than
the minimum is equal mid plus 1 if the target is bigger than this. So that is what we said here. So, okay.
I see. Okay.
He need to shift the minimum. So if you are going to search this site, it means that you need to shift your minimum from to become here.
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
So, but it have to be base because you already searched 30 and compared to 42. So you no need to
Yeah.
repeat that again. So your minimum
Correct.
will be mid plus 1. But if you're
Okay.
not searching 42, if you are searching 20, for example, so definitely
Yeah.
you have to shift your maximum to be here.
Correct.
So maximum will be mid minus 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. We stop here. We talk in more
Okay.
details about that on the next class. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So my recommendation for you before we go, I
Yeah.
give you a video about Kevin Mitnick. So Kevin Mitnick
Okay.
is one of the top hackers, and he have a good story. Listen to this
Okay.
small interview. It's a few minutes only, and if you like it, search for his for some of his movies. Actually, some of his movies is actually amazing. So if you like the interview, go search for his movies and watch his life story and how he got caught up and uh, what he discovered and so on. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then see you next class.
Okay.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.